The morning Elias woke up to an empty apartment, he didn't panic at first. Clara had always been an early riser, slipping out before dawn to capture the sunrise with her camera, or scribble poetry in the corner of some cafe. He'd find her notes on the fridge. Gone wandering, coffee's fresh, and smile at the predictability of her unpredictability. But this time, there was no note, just her key on the counter, and her favorite scarf draped over the chair like a ghost. For weeks, Elias convinced himself there was an explanation. Maybe she'd needed space. Maybe she'd lost her phone. Maybe she'd finally taken that solo trip to Iceland she'd always joked about. But her social media went dark. Her friends claimed ignorance. The barista at her regular haunt just shrugged. Haven't seen her. It wasn't until he found the sketchbook under their bed that reality gutted him. Page after page of charcoal drawings. His sleeping face, their tangled hands, the way light hit their windowsill at golden hour, and on the last page, a single sentence. You love the idea of me more than the real thing. Clara had never been easy to love. She burned too bright, slept too little, felt too much. She'd disappear for days when creativity struck. Then crawl back into bed, whispering, I'm sorry. Like a mantra, Elias had adored that about her. Until he didn't. Until her passion felt like neglect. Until her silences felt like weapons. Until one night, drunk and frustrated, he'd snapped. You're exhausting. Normal people don't live like this. She hadn't argued. Just looked at him with those fathomless eyes and said, I know. 2 days later, she was gone. A year passed. Elias dated a nice accountant named Sophie. They meal prepped on Sundays and went to bed at 10. It was comfortable. Then he saw Clara's photograph in a magazine. Not just any photograph, the photograph. The one she'd taken of him, reading on their fire escape, backlit by sunset, unaware of being observed. It had won some prestigious award. The caption read, Artist Clara Voss currently resides in Berlin. That night, he broke up with Sophie. The next morning, he booked a flight. Berlin's art scene loved Clara. Her new exhibition, Vanishing Points, was all about absence. Empty chairs with indentations still warm, half-drunk cups of coffee, beds with one pillow missing. The crowds ate it up. Elias attended every showing, lingering at the back, hoping for a glimpse of her. On the final night, he got his wish. She emerged from some hidden door, dressed in black, laughing with a collector. When she spotted him, her smile didn't falter, just shifted. Hello, Elias. His throat closed. You left. You let me go. And there it was, the truth he'd been running from. He could have fought for her, could have chased her down alleys, flooded her inbox, shown up at every dive bar she loved until she listened. Instead, he'd let her vanish because part of him had been relieved. They walked along the Spree River at midnight, the way they used to along the Hudson. I'm sorry, he said. For what? She lit a cigarette. For wanting me to be smaller, or for not wanting it enough to lie. The moon painted silver streaks on the water. Somewhere, a street musician played Leonard Cohen. I miss you, he admitted. Clara exhaled smoke. I know, but missing someone isn't the same as understanding them. When she kissed his cheek goodbye, it tasted like closure. Elias still goes to galleries. Sometimes he thinks he sees her. A flash of dark hair, a certain tilt of the head, but it's never Clara. Except once, in Paris, when he swears he glimpsed her reflection in a cafe window. By the time he turned, there was only a stranger holding a camera. He wonders if she ever looks for him too. Then he remembers. Clara was always better at leaving than being left behind.